You might have heard such claims as Sanskrit is not a made-up language. It is the language of the existence. It has not been created as a means of expression and communication like other languages. It is rather an outcome of refined human experience of the nature of existence. These might seem like far-fetched claims of a fanatic, but one doesn't necessarily need to delve into the depths of Sanskrit or even know the basics of the language to realize the truth behind these claims. A simple look at the Sanskrit alphabet is enough for one to verify the truth behind these claims for oneself. Unlike other languages, where the alphabet is set because of writing conventions and is mugged up to a tune, the basic sounds of Sanskrit are a natural outcome of human physiology. The arrangement of these sounds are not arbitrary, they are a natural consequence of the origin of sound itself. In this video, let's look at the first set of Sanskrit sounds, how they are formed, why they are arranged the way they are arranged, and how deep their association is with the human physiology and beyond. The Sanskrit channel is an effort to explore a vast variety of topics from original Sanskrit literature. If you wish to support this effort, consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon or make a one-time contribution through these options. Your support will help us create more of these videos more frequently on more number of topics. Do check out all the links in the description below. There are two kinds of letters in the Sanskrit alphabet based on how the sound is produced. The letters that correspond to sounds which are native swa to the vocal cavity are called as swaras. The letters which correspond to sounds that can only be produced by a special effort of the organs in the vocal cavity are called as vyanjanas. We'll look at vyanjanas in a different video, but in this video, let's take a deeper look at swaras. There are 16 swaras in Sanskrit language. If you are aware of the either forms of the Indian classical music systems, you might already know that a musical note is also called by the same name, swara. This is because the word swa-ra means a self-established sound. In music, it denotes the 7 notes, and in language, it denotes the 16 vowels. Let us now look at how to pronounce each swara individually. I'll pronounce each one and give a pause, during which you can repeat it after me. I'll also display the Devanagari symbol for each swara here. You can use this to learn how to write each symbol. As we do this exercise, try and focus on the vocal formation and see if you can notice a pattern. Let's start. The first swara is A. We open the mouth naturally, jaws apart, and without any constriction anywhere in the mouth, let out a primal sound A. Next, bring the jaws closer together and with a slight constriction at the back of the mouth, say E. Now, with the same jaw position, constrict the lips and utter the sound Oo. Try it again. Oo. Next, constrict the vocal cavity with the help of your tongue. Bring it close to the roof of the mouth, palate, but make sure you don't hit it against the roof of the mouth. This is the sound R. This is not Ra, this is R. Make the same constriction slightly ahead in the mouth with the tongue just behind the upper row of teeth. This sound is R. Try it again. R. I hope you were able to get all these 5 sounds. Each of these have 2 variants, Hrasva, which means short, and Dirgha, which means long. I'll utter these letters in an order, one after the other. Try repeating them after me. A, A, I, U, U, R, 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 R. This completes the first 10 letters of the Sanskrit alphabet. The next 6 letters are all Dirgha swaras or long sounds. You remember the positions of the mouth for the sounds A and E. Now try and make a vocal formation which is in between these two, a mixture of both these sounds. You will see that naturally the sound that comes out is A. With me so far? Now try the same thing, but do it slower, producing both A and E one after the other. You get I. The 2 sounds that we got here were A and I. Let's do the same process with the sounds A and oo. You remember how the positions of the mouth were for each of them? A and oo. Now make a vocal formation which is midway between these two. A and oo. The sound that comes out naturally is O. Now do the same thing again but slower, pronouncing both A and oo one after the other. You get ow. And thus we got O and ow. The final two sounds are the closing ceremony. You utter the sound A followed by closing the curtain of the mouth, and the sound A followed by expelling the air out, ah. Now, before we start this exercise, I asked you to notice if you can find a pattern to these sounds. If you observe closely, you might have noticed already that even here, like with consonants, the sounds are arranged in an outward order. The first sound A started at the back of the mouth, and with E, U, R, A, I, Ow, and Ah, they slowly travelled outward along the vocal cavity. This is, however, not the only categorization of these sounds. Maharshi Panini organizes them differently, which is more conducive to create grammatical rules. He attributes the origin of this sequence of sounds to the rattling of Shiva's Damaru. Famously known by the name Maheshwara Sutrani, this grammatically complex system of organization too has a physiological connection with the vocal cavity. We'll learn more about this in a dedicated video of its own. These naturally occurring sounds do not just form the basis of Sanskrit language and grammar, their manifestation is seen even deeper within the human physiology. For example, we've already seen in this video how these 16 swaras are associated with the 16 petals of Vishuddhi or the throat chakra. Chanting these sounds in a specific way and mastering them is a means of activating and unlocking the possibilities of Vishuddhi. You can watch this video for a more detailed explanation of Vishuddhi chakra. A combination of these sounds are also used in mantras to create and address specific geometric shapes called as yantras. Each of these sounds like am, eem, oom, aim, om, etc. have a direct correlation with different aspects of human physiology and can be used to enhance specific human capabilities. This is the main reason why they are called as Bija mantras and are employed in the worship of deities associated with those corresponding aspects of human well-being like health, wealth, power, wisdom, and so on. Learning the Sanskrit alphabet and mastering its pronunciation is not just a tool to create more words and sentences. Uttering the right kind of sound decides the extent to which one can fully harness one's own vocal potential and benefit from the range of possibilities this divine language has to offer. I hope this video helped you get the pronunciation of these fundamental sounds of Sanskrit language right. And I hope this also gave you a deeper insight into something most of us might have blindly mugged up in school. If you wish to support the production of more videos like these, consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon or make a one-time contribution through these options. Your support will help us create more of these videos more frequently on more number of topics. Also, consider subscribing to the Sanskrit channel where we explore hidden gems in the vast world of diverse Sanskrit literature. See you in the next video. Namaskaram.